Hey guys, it's Enwy and we are back with a brand new episode of Pokemon Unbound. Last episode we met the real villain of this story, which is Aklov, who has Hoopa on his team and is using Hoopa as a medium for his world domination goal or something. So our goal for today is actually to help Marlon destroy the Shadow Warriors in Cinder Volcano. So we need to go to Cinder Volcano, which is where? I don't know. Oh, we're already in Cinder Volcano. Huh. That's convenient. Guess this is it. And if in between the video you actually like what is happening or the whole video itself, make sure to press that like button guys and subscribe if you guys are new. So these grunts have changed their outfits. I don't know who you are, but you're not getting past me too. So I guess Marlon beat the shit out of him a while ago. You are challenged by Light of Ruin Grunt. Oh, so they're not shadows anymore. They are the Light of Ruin. Enemy? But you're supposed to be out of the picture. How is this possible? I need to warn the others. Yeah, you better warn them. Oh no. Vega, sir. Vega. That's a familiar name, isn't it? Vega. Oh, isn't this the gym leader? The agent one? What's the meaning of this? Marlon, I was informed that you'd been disposed of. I don't care what you were told. The rest of the Shadow Warriors, what have you done with them? Shadow Warriors? They deemed this place unsafe for them after the previous incident. Most of them have already been moved somewhere before more secure. Sir? Tell me where they are, Vega. Or so help me, I'll turn you into one of them myself. Please. Do you really believe you can still order me around? I am Agent Vega of the Science Society. My loyalties are with Faye, and you lost your authority over me when you broke the contract with her. Openly bringing Shadow Warriors out into the public, trying to release the dark force known for its destructive nature without first trying to understand it. The Rangers are already determined to find something to catch us on, so we should consider ourselves fortunate that no one else discovered that we were creating living weapons. You must have had some idea of the potential consequences. We're afraid to ever find out, yes? Especially now, when she is close to achieving perfection. Sir, excuse me, sir? We knew. That poor grunt is just trying to warn them about my arrival, but they're not listening to him. We knew. We knew she would never approve. But even then, we still had to try. All we had to show was failure after failure. Tell me, what would you have done, Vega? I would have continued waiting patiently. The last experiment alone should have made it clear that practical application was well within reach. Faye certainly has not given up, but then, that is how you would have acted according to your wishes. What are you implying? What do you know about what Faye truly wants? Who knows? She won't even tell me, and I'm her right-hand man. It's always been the type to keep her cards close to her chest. Just to clear up any misunderstandings, the Shadow Warriors, what do you plan to do with them now? Please don't ignore me, sir. Destroy them, the whole wretched lot of them. I've had time to reflect on what we did to all those poor Pokemon. It was wrong, All of it. None of them deserve to be experimented on, especially not in that way. I can't change what we did, but I can certainly end their pain now. And I cannot let you do that. Our club still has a need for them. And as per our contract, Faye is providing him with both grunts and shadow warriors. All for his new organization, the Light of Ruin. But if you refuse to stand aside and let us leave, one of you, not to get rid of them. Yeah. I hope it was worth it, Marlon. Sir! It's Enui, sir! He's here too! Tai. So much for the most secure item storage in the world. Anyway, you survived the trip back too. Quickly, we need to deal with Vega and his cronies. Your Pokemon can still fight, can't they? Great! Choose up to 3 Pokemon to battle with. I mean, I don't really have much of a choice, do I? Anyway, it is truly unfortunate that you had to find out this way, but I will not hesitate. You are no longer a mere opponent. You are an enemy. Previous outfits of the shadows are cooler though. This Light of Ruin thing is... This looks like a cult. I mean, they are a cult, but... They should have more fashion sense. They are planning to become a big organization, you know. Oh, he has type coverage for fairy types. Iron Tail. That's nice. Should also have that, but I don't have the TM yet. Tormented by negative emotions. Huh. Oh yeah, so there's that effect of Vega. I totally forgot about that. Dragon Claw. Oh, it used Dazzling Gleam. That's fine. I mean, the damage kinda spread out. I should get rid of that Rebombi. Mega Absol. Absol is a very cool Pokemon, but kinda weak. So frail. Dragon Dance is a good move, but Cotton is not really a physical attacker, so I don't really need it. You see that? That minimal damage done by the Mega Absol. And it's already in its Mega form. See how frail it is? It's probably gonna die with the terrain effect. Yeah, it did. This useless grunt let me down. No, not again. I mean, you're weaker than that grunt. You're not getting away that easily. Can't restrain me. There's nowhere for you to run, Vega. Now tell me where you're keeping out the Shadow Warriors. You think you may have cornered me, do you, Marlon? Quite the opposite. It is you who will be soon pinned down. What's that supposed to mean, Vega? I'm sure you're aware of the incident that took place here, yes? Of course. What's your point? The monster that appeared from the lava. Those fools, unfortunate enough to be present, fought tooth and nail to subdue it. It only sleeps now, having been overwhelmed by sheer numbers. But supposing one had a means to reawaken and control it? No. Surely you're not planning! Oh yes, Marlon. Pehadaklav passed me a certain artifact capable of controlling the monster that slumbers beneath the magma. And now, Groudon, respond to my red orb. Awaken and revert to your primordial state. Finally, someone used the correct orb for Groudon. Unlike Maxie. Imagine using a blue orb to awaken Groudon. What now, Marlon? You cannot keep holding me here. Cave will soon collapse. And we will be both trapped. You cannot hope to find the Shadow Warriors whilst buried under rubble. It's simple. If that happens, I'll use Crocodile to dig my way out. Even if you must remain trapped, Vega, I know Faye. There are only so many places in Boreas she'd consider secure enough to store the Shadow Warriors. Once I rejoin Zeph in Frozen Heights, we'll scour every possible location until we find them. I thought you'd continue to be stubborn, Marlon. Groudon! The earth trembles with your every step. Now subdue them! You can't keep your footing, Marlon. Then I shall take that as my cue to leave. Huh. So much for capturing him. Curses! He escaped! Bro, you just watched him go away, you know. Anyway, you have to stop Groudon's rampage. If not, the cave will collapse. We'll both be trapped here. Oh, Anyway, are you alright? No, we've been separated. Wait, this Pokeball's on my side. Aren't they Enemies Pokemon? They must have dropped when the Groudon used that attack. What now? My own Pokemon are too badly hurt to take that thing on. Wait, Enemy! Let me use your Pokeballs. I'll command your Pokemon. Just direct me on whether you want to fight or switch. Huh. Oh, now it's level 53. I definitely can't one-shot that. Yeah, it's some good choice of moves. Oh no, it has Earthquake. Oh, Terra! The strongest one. Will I be able to defeat this? You're not gonna Mega Evolve, right? Oh no. We're gonna lose the flying type. Our flying advantage, you dumb. See? Now we got one shot. The one hit KO attack after all. We don't really have much of a choice. Sora is not yet evolving. I hope this one shots it. No. Wow. Oh, I should have sent this Gyarados a while ago. My bad. Do I still have revives? I do. I wanna revive this one just to get some XP. Since it's already slower than me. And no, but it's a special attacker anyway, so the bulk up defense buff is not that big of a deal. Yay. Would it evolve right here, right now? I truly hope so. Oh yes, finally. It's finally evolving. It's finally gonna be useful for quite a while. Just before I get the Salamence of my own. I mean, if we're gonna pick one, we'll definitely pick Salamence against Noivern, right? You're gonna have to choose one. Dragon Balls. The Groudon sank into the lava and fell into the deep slumber once more. Whew. We survived. Somehow. Crocodile, destroy the rocks. Use Rock Smash. Thank you for your help, enemy. I honestly don't know what would I do without, or would I have done without you. Here, I suppose you'll want your Pokemon back. You could include the crocodile if you want. How about you? No. On second thought, that's not a good idea. Look, I'm grateful for your help. Truly I am. However, this next task is something I need to handle alone. Right now, I need to secure Zep's aid finding the Light of Ruins' new base. If you followed me to our base in Frozen Heights, Zep would never agree to help. So please, anyway, for both our sakes, stay away from our base. Frozen Heights. So their base is open here again. Looks like someone left their uniform on the floor. Oh, we get to have the uniform of Shadow Grunts. Put it on. We put on the clothes. Oh, it's Marlon's uniform. I see. I mean, their uniform is really cool, you know. Will it reflect here? Yes! Oh wow. A really cool getup. I mean, I wish I could keep this permanently. I just want to remove the mask, and if I could put down the hood, that would be great. I would look like a real dragon tamer by that. With that, some guy with red hair blasted his way in here. I tried to stop him, but he just showed me aside. That's probably the real Marlon though. Can't imagine him with red hair. Ooh, there's Marlon. It's definitely Marlon. I mean, his clothes is here. I'm wearing it, so it's definitely him. And so, Faye ordered the grunts to join our club's Light Improving. Understand now, Marlon? Frankly, the fact any grunts and scientists were allowed to remain is a miracle. I see. I had no idea things had gotten this bad. But I think I know how to make up the difference. And I know this may not sound like the most agreeable idea, but what the? That's my uniform. Anyway, is that you? What? You're... No, it can't possibly be you. You must be some sort of spy. Aklov, how long must you torment me? You thought you could fool me again, Faker? Like he did? Even though I see that your real enemy's face under the mask, you are still a far cry from the real deal. Once I've sent you running back to Aklov, deliver a message to him for me. Tell him that you'll all suffer for your irredeemable sins. So Zep is a third type specialist, huh? Ooh, he managed to leave that, but oh, I see. It's because I was hit by Intimidate. That's why I didn't manage to one-shot it. Yeah, I really need the fairy type move for Altaria. Or a normal move at least, since it has pixelate when it mega evolves. And let's use Sora. See how strong he got. Spirit Lock. I see, it's quite the... It's like the signature move of the CGI, the Spirit Shackle, but with a different name. Gyarados is just farming XP by this ball. I don't have have any plans to use you for battle except when I'm using it as a meat shield or an intimidator, you know, for harder battles. But of course, if I get a Kingdra later on, I will definitely box it. Oh, I should have used Bulldoze if I have known with Mega. Since Gengar loses its Levitate when it Mega evolves. But it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm so strong, you know. Yeah, do you believe me now, Zap? This battle style, this aura, can it be? Are you really Ennui? No, this can't be true. Zap, enough! We don't have time for infighting right now. Ennui isn't the enemy. The Light of Ruin is. And you can either accept the fact or else I'll be assuming command. What remains of the shadows? Thank you. Now then, what have you been planning, Zep? From what I gathered, we'll be staging an attack on the Light of Ruin's new base. We're staging an attack on the Light of Ruin on the lighter fluids near base. That's right. I'm having our remaining scientists locate their base. Once they've managed to find it, we'll take the lighter fluid by surprise and destroy it. With the remaining four, with the main force left really, we'll steal back the prison bottle and what remaining Shadow Warriors they have left. However, I'm still unsure as to how long it will take to locate them, and unfortunately, we're pressed for time. Right now, Aklav is with Faye as she studies with Hoopa. When she finishes, Aklav intends to turn its power into Boreas. If we can take out of his base while he's gone, we can catch him off guard when he returns, and steal Hoopa's power away once again. Without it, Aklav's power will be greatly diminished. Roger that, Zep. And I take it you're certain Faye won't retaliate against us if we take action. I'm certain, Marlon. From talking with some of our scientists, Faye could not care less about Aklav's goals. All she wants is to study that Pokemon's power. She'll give him her support of course, but for the most part, it is up to Aklav as to whether or not he succeeds. Of course, we shouldn't make light of how dangerous he is alone. Then it seems to me that in order for our plan to go off without a hitch, we'll need all the power we can muster. So I suggest we bring Enui along as well. Marlon, I don't understand. Why would you put so much faith in him? Enui has only tried to interfere with us before. What makes you think he would even be willing to help us? We were imprisoned together in the cube space, Zep. While we were there, we made a promise to someone. We promised to destroy the remaining Shadow Warriors and set their souls free. And Enui knows that as long as the light of ruin is holding onto the Shadow Warriors, their souls will remain trapped. Are you saying that not only did both of you survive a trip inside a cube, but someone else was there too? Someone who knew about the existence of the Shadow Warriors? It was Aros, Zep. They imprisoned him in there 16 years ago. And not only that, it turns out Aros is Enui's father too. Aros? I see, so that's what became of him. Well, I'm not surprised then. He was always quick to identify bugs in any system. If anyone could figure out a way out, no matter how flawed, it would surely be him. So anyway, would you be willing to lend us your aid? We intend to gather what resources we can, and go for the light of fluid directly. Yes, I'm aware. You and the shadows, we haven't always seen eye to eye, have we? Then if I try to trust you with our most important secrets, would that be enough? In that case, let me explain what our true purpose was. True purpose of the shadows. It all began 17 years ago. Steph's son had just passed away, and his old friends. As his old friends came to visit him from our home region, Hoenn. Oh, so they're from Hoenn region. Best region ever. Gentry best games. Zeph, how are you holding up? I'm so sorry. Marlon and I just heard about your son. I worry, Marlon. Thank you for your condolences. It's good to see you again after all these years. I take it you traveled by boat to get here. How was the journey? Very pleasant. It took a few days to arrive here, but the journey was lovely. If I remember correctly, you have a son too, right? We did. Unfortunately, he succumbed to illness much too young. You are knowledgeable scientists. Have you ever thought about trying to bring him back? Of course. As scientists, we thought that if anyone could find a way, it would be us. Sadly, there are no known methods to truly revive the dead. We had no choice but to try and move on. And a year ago, Ivory gave birth to twins. Huh. So they still have children. It was one of the happiest moments of our lives. Of course, we miss our first child, but our new ones have done much to fill the voids in our hearts. Is that so? Where are they now, if I may ask? Euler Log, a friend of ours, agreed to babysit for the time being. They're with him now, back in Frozen Heights. Frozen Heights. A friend of mine lives there as well. It's my old partner, the one who helped me found my company. But around here, he's simply known as the Guardian of Boreas. He's even managed to befriend the so-called mythical Pokemon. I think his wife recently gave birth to their own child actually. However, I don't quite remember that child's name. What about your new twins? What are their names? Their names are Ace and Melanie. Oh, so Ace is their child, huh? No wonder the red hair. You're the most beautiful children in the world. Yes, that's right. Ivory and I are Ace and Melanie's parents. Ace, ever since he arrived, has been looking for us, hasn't he? I always regretted leaving them both, but after spending so much time away, I had really hoped they could meet their old brother. Ah, how stupid I was. Perhaps I should take it from here. When I learned that we had both experienced the pain of losing our own children, I made an offer. Our combined scientific knowledge, united together under one common goal. I felt that with that resolve, we could achieve the impossible. Of course, Marlon and Ivory were most skeptical, but after many attempts, I convinced them. They agreed to return their children to their home in Hoenn, and then move to Boreas without them. With no distractions, I was certain we would succeed. However, as soon as we discovered, the three of us could only do so much on our own. So, we partnered with an independent organization known as the Science Society. Wow, what a great name! Science Society. It's definitely unique. Yeah, most unique. Together with their help, our research suddenly gained speed. However, this research required my undivided attention, and so, realizing that I simply could not oversee so many projects at once, I stepped down from my position as CEO of Cube Corp. In my place, I left it to a young woman, Faye, the leader of the Science Society. Oh, yes, Zep is the inventor of the Super Cube. The first cube, meant for simple storage, was a collaborative effort between him and your father and Faye. It's what allowed Cube Corp to take off and become the major influence in Boreas it is today. And this is how she repays me? After all this, she practically stole Cube Corp, the company I founded with my own two hands. Man, you gave it to her. She allows Aklov to steal my shadows from me too. Phew. I shouldn't dwell on that though. Anyway, Faye was the one who gave us the template for the project, as you have likely guessed. Thus, before I stepped down as CEO, I established a new branch of Cube Corp entirely dedicated to the revival efforts. I called it the Shadow Branch, or as you know it, the Shadows. To avoid tarnishing Cube Corp's reputation, I had to ensure experiments had no ties to the company whatsoever. And with that out of the way, we were able to experiment worry-free. Ivory, status report. We're ready to begin the first trial, Zeph. Then let's begin, shall we? Everyone, take your positions. Zeph, are you certain that this will work? Of course, nothing is certain. Ah, I read that wrong. Of course nothing is certain, Marlon. It is merely the first of many prototypes. I don't expect perfect results on the first try. However, we can worry about the final reports later. For now, let's find out if this is merely a hypothesis or not. To start with, I just placed this Pokemon here. Oh, it's really a Gabite, huh? Then, place a sample remains next to it. And finally, turn on the molecular fusion device. And that poor Gabite. Now, once this cloak is on to shield it from the light, it should become mobile. It worked! Now, let's see if it can actually move its body. Wah! Quick, Marlin! Hand me the control gauntlet. Stay, creature! You must obey. I'll admit, this is not what I was originally hoping for. However, this certainly is a step in the right direction. Given time, we should be able to bring them back. Huh. All things considered, though, the first test went rather smoothly. Faye said we had to continue the research, not to let the setback trips us up. Her words, spurred on by her, continued to work on the Shadow Warriors. However, even with a control gauntlet, some proved difficult to control. One lashed out at my face, leaving the scar you see today. Another lashed out at Marlon, severing his arm. And yet, despite our injuries, we pressed on. Oh, so they're also using Tyranitar's. No wonder those Shadow Warriors are so strong. Over the course of several years, Science Society helped us capture more Pokemon and combine them with more test subjects. Some were leaving, as per Faye's request, and the others were not. Man, they're fusing it with people. It's like Digimon. That is not say we turned anyone against their will, of course. All grunts that became Shadow Warriors did so willingly, for their chance to gain great power. But Faye, she was like a demoness, driving us to crueler and crueler extremes. In order to revive our children, of course, I suspect she had absolutely no interest in them at all. Interest in them at all. It was always the Shadow Warriors she was invested in. Eventually, we concluded we would not be able to bring back our children using the Shadow Warriors. Despite coming close with our last trial, the cost to our children would have been too great had we continued in that same direction. And so, we were forced to try a new approach. One that was extreme, yet plausible. If recent events are anything to go by, the plan was to bring the ultimate weapon, the one mentioned in the old legends, here to Boreas. But while the weapon may be capable of mass destruction, it was also the same device used to restore the Foreign King's Pokemon. And if the weapon could bring a Pokemon back to life, it stands to reason it could bring our children back as well. But how much of it was our idea? And how much of it was Aklav's machinations? Huh. Yes, under Zep's instructions, we began researching the Dark Force, Boreas. At the time, we hoped to use its power to bring us the ultimate weapon. Of course, we had no idea the Dark Force was, in fact, Aris's old partner, Hoopa. And from there, you know the rest. Whew. Well, that was an explanation and a half. Take it all in, anyway. Okay, now that you know what's really been going on, you should have no hesitation about working with us. I should apologize, anyway. I believed you to be some sort of spy sent by Aklav. If I'd known you were the real deal all along, I would have reacted less violently. Sir, we've detected remnants of Hoopa's portal energy in Weevil Town. It's quite likely the light of ruins base. Weevil Town. So, the old base used by the Science Society now serves as the light of ruins. I should have known. Marlon, I cannot remain here any longer. Now that Aklav is distracted, we must strike quickly. It's time to rally our fighting force and depart for Devil Town. Spare the shadow. We move out at once. Of course, Zep. I doubt we have much time until Aklav returns. And then please don't tell Ace about Ivory and me. At least, not until the time is truly right. But we neglected our children in favor of another. I thought would sicken him. I mean, I don't have the right to tell him though. It's your responsibility to explain to him. Oh, before I forget, keep the outfit. I think it looks rather good on you. See? I told you so. Looks good on me. Definitely makes me like a dragon tamer of some sort. Who knows? It may come in handy someday. Have you the means to cross water? Does a jump or surf? If you cannot use it, then you should first obtain the Hara series gym badge before you group with us. You must reach Town as soon as possible, so please hurry. It's northeast of the Hara City when you are ready. Haha, so I gotta keep this suit, huh? Yeah, I'll wrap up the episode here. So, guys, once more, if you like the video, show some love, hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you on the next video.